Welcome back, everyone, to the safari. Just kidding. This is a review video. A review of two Kongs. Whoa! Let me calm down there. Did not mean to say that. Slip of the tongue. Alright. Let's have a distraction. There. Saw that? Anyway, guys, we have the first Kong here. This is normal Kong. He is Kong with just his normal self. Alright. No overalls, no bananas. Wait, I'm mixing my Kongs up. Here he is, out of containment. And might I say, this figure would do a lot better if it had to stand, because he does not like to stand. We'll get into that in a bit. But just look at the figure itself. It's awesome. It's detailed. It's there. It exists. Let's get physical. Over here we have Kong, and he has the scars on his chest, which he should, because he deserves that. And he has knees. That's good. Let's get focused on his toes, because I know some of you are freaks. He has knees again. We're zooming in. There's a little bit of chip paint. I blew on it, and it went away. So problem solved. All right. Sometimes all you got to do to solve a problem is give it a good old flick. That's all you need to do. I just hit the mic. My finger is bleeding. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He has that scar on his back. That's I think that's from when Godzilla. That's his ass crack. That's not what I'm talking about. That's a separate thing. The scar, I think, is from Godzilla. Here's his fist that's slightly open. That's so he can hold his battle axe or his groceries, depending what he's doing. I'm glad that they added that. Here's a closed fist because he can't hold anything in his right hand, which is weird. That means Kong is indeed a left-handed person, which means he's a devil child. Here's his face. We're going to get the lights right on him because he has these cool eyes that look a little too real for my comfort. It's actually a little, unnerving if you ask me. Now, here's the fun part, trying to stand him up. And this is where I think they probably should have included a stand. They gave Ghidorah 3 stands. Kong needed one of those. It's because his crotch is so big. Pause? I don't know what is going on. Okay, what I'm trying to say is the area in between his legs is large, so his feet can't come together to lay flat so he can stand up properly, like in the original Hiya Kong. So that needs to be trimmed down a bit. Am I making sense? If I taken it too far, I'm sorry. This is for kids. Anyway, I'm holding it with my finger here because that's the best way you can do it without a stand. But he's definitely going to need one. Donkey Kong Bonanza over here comes with a bunch of accessories, which is great if you're like me and have to find a spot to put them. And it totally doesn't aggravate you at all. I'm just saying, sometimes, just like 2 pairs of fists. That's fine, all right? We don't need 20. There's some plastic. Here's... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you guys hear that? I just drank water. I almost passed away. I am lucky to be here right now. I see the world in a new light. Get this shit off the screen. We're going to the rainforest. I want to be with nature. I'm tired of this civilized life. I'm tired of buying materialistic things. I want to be one with the birds and the bugs, specifically. I got 2 of the same fist. Sorry about that. Anyway, here he is in his 2005 crawling pose. It's the best I could do, again, because he has that large area that should have been trimmed down a bit. Hopefully, when they release that Godzilla vs. Kong 2.0 figure that has the Mechagodzilla head, they trim it down so he can stand up a bit better. That would be my hope. But time will tell, and tell will time. Anyway, thumbs up still, though, because it's still a solid piece, okay? Still has a good articulation, has 1,000 accessories, and it looks very nice. So, just get a stand. That's it. Just get a stand. Up next, Beast Glove Kong. This is the same guy with a glove. Just like OJ, except not a bad murderer guy. Anyway, here's the back of his box. Get it out of here. Here he is, and he is definitely wearing that. He's got that on, as the kids say. There he is. He's screaming because he likes it. And there he is with his brother. Both looking very nice. Same exact figure. And I'm okay with that. Here's his knees, his abdomen, his nipples, and then there's his face. And he does have the metal tooth. So I'm glad they added that. I believe it's on the other one as well. You just don't see it because I have his more like a neutral face on. But this one I'll keep the screaming one on. I like it. There's the glove. Now, the Beast Glove at the elbow does not move that much. Either I didn't heat this up enough and I didn't, maybe I need to put it in the microwave. Or that's built that way because it is technically a brace. You know, it's not supposed to allow him to move all that much, except for some reason the wrist does. So you can go ahead and just snap his wrist and do that if you're into that. There's the tooth I was talking about. Whoa! And there he is. So again, very nice figure. It's the same exact one. So perhaps, you know, you're just like, hey, I just want the Beast Glove Kong. I don't need to buy both Kongs. I don't want to be like Danny and have his voice crack all the time and spend thousands of dollars on 2 Kong figures, even though they only cost $50. But I bought this in a back alley behind a Burger King. Here's some size comparisons. First off, we have my Samsung Galaxy S24. Up next, we have a Red Bull 8-ounce can. Then we have Jeffrey the Shark. Just kidding. This is Godzilla. And my fist is still not attached. His fist is still not attached from the previous video because I'm a struggling man. At the same time, we also have other Kong. I actually like this figure, and I don't understand the hate that it gets. But to each their own, and own yours is. There's Shimo. Everybody likes her, so do I. And here's my Roku remote. That's actually a Fire TV remote, my bad. Anyway, these figures get a thumbs up because they exist, and I'm happy about that fist bump. He's real. Did you see him move on his own? That's spooky. Let me get that checked out. Anyway, in all seriousness, they're great. Besides the whole standing up issue, if you can get I'm about to sneeze. Please don't. This is a bad time. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Again, if you can find a way to stand these up on your shelves, you can put them in some really cool poses. Maybe have the Beast Glove Kong in his running pose, and then the other Kong in his, I don't know, sleeping pose, whatever it may be. But you can do some really cool stuff here, so I highly recommend these figures. That is it. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all take care. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.